And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. The regular season finale doubleheader will begin with the Red Army and the Green Hornets. Should be somewhat of an exciting matchup as the Red Army are looking to compete to avoid becoming the team that owns the worst record in the over 50 hockey season history already. They've tied it with 10 losses. A loss here today will confirm a 1-11 record, which would become the worst record to have in a regular season. But obviously you can tell right now that's not the Red Army's concerns, as all they're doing is just getting ready to make sure they got their last game. This is the last game where they need to make sure they have everything all tuned up. So essentially you could call this a tune-up game for the Red Army, you know, to make sure that they get ready for their matchup against the Yellow Jackets next week. Meanwhile, for the Green Hornets, again, if you could say this entire week has been meaningless because the teams already know who they're going to be going up against in the playoffs, I guess the only thing you could argue for the Green Hornets is whether they want to have the home bench for next week against the Gray Wolves. And that is where things will come into play here if they can win it. I'm Angelo Pontello bringing you all the live action coverage here at the ICE Sports Forum in Brandon, Florida. And of course, this should be an exciting matchup that we have coming up on our hands. Now quickly over to the Green Hornets. Right now, looking at their roster, it does not look like Jim Thomas is in, but that can all change in the next couple of seconds. But of course, one player the Green Hornets have been relying on, and always, has been a prime hockey player, Omar Chaquan. And Chaquan now second in the team with scored goals at 13. Although I believe that would also mean he's a second. No, correction, he's a third. He's third in goals most scored so far this season with 13. And then of course Jim Thomas leading the league with 17. And then Neil Armstrong with 14 from the Yellow Jackets. So should be interesting. But of course a loss here for the Green Hornets means they fall to 6-6. And then of course, you know, they would like to try to make sure they have a winning season. So again, lots of stuff on the line here. But if the Green Hornets were to win, another potential history factor could be made, as winter 2014-2015 will become the first over 50 hockey season where we have all but one team that finishes with a winning record. Because of course, Yellow Jackets, Gray Wolves already confirmed winning records, as the Gray Wolves would have been 6-4-1, and then the Yellow Jackets, we don't need to mention their record. All we know is that they're winning. But needless to say, in terms of pride and respect, it's probably the best you can say for these two right now to be playing for. And on that note, we thank you folks for tuning into the pregame report brought to you by the Power Play Grill, best wings in Tampa. It's where the fellowship happens with the players after the game. But Power Play Grill, best wings in Tampa. We'll have face-off to you shortly. Don't go away. We'll be right back. This is Over 50 Hockey on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Hey, welcome back here, folks. We're just about ready to begin face-off, and like we said in the pregame, only a few more seconds, and of course Jim Thomas is in. The league-leading goal scorer is skating onto the bench, as we'll have Larry Liebler taking the face-off against, I believe, Larry Rapar. No, that's Greg Bell, beg your pardon. Jeff Quicko trying to get the puck out, but Ivan was going to try to get this one away. Jeff Toller trying to move the puck forward, backwards pass to Quicko. Falbo will get a piece of it, gets it off to Bell. And off the boards comes Greg Bell, and he'll get the pass back over to Draper. Draper looking for Bell, instead it's going to be intercepted by Toller. Toller looking to get this one off to Liebler, but instead it's intercepted by Bell again. Green Hornets with a lot of puck possession here, and it'll be intercepted by Roberge moving up center ice. It's off of Stroughton. Stroughton will have to regroup, looking to get the pass off. Instead it's intercepted by Falbo, now back to Stroughton. Weak pass by Stroughton, and this one's going to come back over to Greg Bell looking for Chuck Falbo. And he's got Rapar and possibly Ivan on the other side. He's looking for a long cross pass over to Ivan. Ivan will now look to set up. And he will drop the pass back over to Draper, now intercepted by Toller. Gets it around. Larry Liebler looking to take this one up. Now from Stroughton over to Larry Liebler. Liebler getting his motion. Here he comes. It's 3-on-3. Liebler looking for an open shot here. He'll take it. Defended well by Draper. And now the second lineup comes in for the Red Army. Here comes Omar Chaquan. Jim Thomas just waiting. Liebler trying to get this one around. Here comes Thomas the other way. Working off of Angelo Pontello. And Pontello strips it loose from Jim Thomas. And here comes a bouncing puck back the other way. It's Mark Walker who retrieves the puck. Looking to get this one away. She almost intercepted this one, but now Transton's going to look to move this one up. And here comes Pontello trying to move it off. Up for Ricci, Jim Thomas looking off of Finley, and Pontello now will look to get this one cleared out off the boards. Now it's back over to Washburn. Washburn finds Chaquan's got him, working off of Finley. Here comes Chaquan. It is 3-on-2, and he'll find an open pass over Transton. Transton will have to skate, but Pontello's going to beat him out to the puck. Ozil Pontello in his own end. He's going to get this one off the boards, looking to get this one cleared out, but instead it's going to be stopped by Washburn, and he is forced to dump it back in. Pontello back over to Gorman. Knocked away by Chaquan, but Pontello still regains balance. He'll get this one off the boards. Now intercepted by Walker. Walker's going to move this one up, but it'll be Gorman who clears this one out, and he gets a successful clearance. And this was going to be called for an icing. And on that note, it looks like both teams will change their lines again with 9:55 to go in the opening period. Falbo will get the pass back, intended for Rapar, and this one's going to slip away from him, and if RT3 got to him, that would have been danger for him there. This one back over to Quicko. Gets this one off the boards, trying to get it around Draper, but cannot. And Draper will dump it one back in the Red Army end. Guiro Burge will pick up on the puck, and he's got some open options to work with. He'll pass this one up over to Liebler. Intended for Rapar, but instead it's intercepted by Falbo. Green Hornets have to get back on sides if they're going to be looking to touch the puck. Pass down to Quicko. He'll take it himself over center ice, heading into the Green Hornet zone. Rapar trying to take a stripping of that one, but he was unable to do so. Quicko now in the deep slot looking to set up. He'll take this one himself. Will fire the shot. Chewy trying to make the save, but can't. But luckily, you know, that bounced one out for him. So now the Green Hornets moving up the other way. Greg Bell now looking for Chuck Falbo. He's got him. Falbo trying to get a hold on this puck into the Red Army zone. This one's going to head back the other way. Now back over to Draper. Draper will clear this one in. Burge trying to get this one over the middle. He's got it over to Liebler. Defense has to get back for the Green Hornets. Liebler will take the shot himself just left of the net. Now Toller will regroup for the Red Army, now looking to make sure he gets the pass off. Here comes Liebler. He's going to look to fire the shot. Knocked away again. Here comes Washburn trying to get this one cleared out. Now it's back over to Transton. And Pontello now back at defense. We'll get this one up towards Stroughton. And this one will flip high. This one over to Toller, looking to finish here, looking for a firing shot, but instead it gets over to Chaquan. No one was there to finish the big play. Thomas will get this pass off to himself. Capable trying to get back before Thomas. He does. He'll find Pontello. Pontello looking to get this one over the middle, just past Walker, now back into the Green Hornet end for the icing call, which I'm pretty sure I thought Mark Walker touched it. Surprised that was considered an icing call. 8:05 to go in the opening period. Still no score. Green Hornets now back deep in the Red Army zone, looking for the opportunity to strike first, as it'll be Thomas and Capable on the faceoff. Thomas will get the pass back over to Walker. Walker's going to fire the shot. Vic will knock this one away. Pontello now looking to get this one out. And he will clear this one out, and here comes another icing call. Not exactly what the Red Army had in mind in terms of how to play that one, but they were forced to do that, and now Green Hornets will make a few substitutions. Looks like Rapar and Liebler are going to be coming in, and they will check in for Marty Washburn and Doug Draper. Thomas now at center. He's got Chaquan on the left side. They'll have Pontello lined up with Chaquan. Pontello looking to get to the puck first, and he'll work around Larry Rapar. They're going to get the nice pass over to Toller, just a little too hard for him, and here comes Capable. He'll move it down the field, and here comes 3-on-1 for the Red Army. Jim Thomas has to skate back quickly. Capable looking for the shot. He'll fire it, and it is saved by Chewy. Nice little offensive threat there for the Red Army, but it was a little bit too easy for Chewy to handle. That's just one way for the Red Army to try to warm up this well-known keeper. So again, it'll be Thomas and Liebler on the face-off. This is going to come over to Ricci trying to make the shot. Finley was looking to try to wind up for the shot, but he misfired. Puck was still bouncing. Well, Burge will wind up for the shot himself, deflected by Draper, looking to take this one away. We're going to get this one out back around. Here comes LeBurge. Looking to get this one off to Quicko. Let's say now it's back over to Ricci again, working off the Draper. And this one will come back over to Quicko. Quicko gets around Draper. Ricci looking for the setup here. Now he has to get to Roberge, but it goes backwards. And that'll give the Green Hornets an opportunity to regroup. Roberge. Now off to Quicko. Now finds Ricci. Gets it around over to Finley. This one off the boards now looking for Ricci. Instead, will be stopped by Falbo. Falbo trying to get this one out, but instead it's intercepted by Finley. Big opportunity for the Red Army to get back, and here comes Ricci. Ricci will get this one back over to Pontello, looking to wind up for the shot. They'll fire it. Hits the post, and it hits back net, looking for the opportunity there. Ivan was looking to try to get this one knocked out, but Pontello will come in the way. And gets this one off the boards, and the net was off balance at that time, so referee will halt play. An opportunity by Angelo Pontello, just inches off from what could have been a nice shot that Chewy couldn't hold on to. But it just hits the right post and it ricochets up and over the net. Capelbo will now take the face-off against Thomas. This one just quickly goes behind Pontello. Thomas quickly skating up onto the puck, and here comes Pontello. He'll try to get this one around, but instead it's intercepted by Transton. Gorman looking to try to get this one away. Bounce, nice little ricochet off, and Walker can't hold on to it. Here comes Capelbo trying to skate to it, but Washburn will beat him out the puck. Gets this one around the other way. RT3 trying to get to it up first. He will. Trying to look to make the pass happen. And Toller will get this one out. Now it's over to Capelbo. Bouncing around. Chewy's going to fall on this one for the save after Capelbo ricocheted off Chewy. But it bounced down, and all he could do was just fall on the puck for the save. And now the Red Army have an opportunity to strike first in position. Capelbo will take the face-off against Thomas once again. Chiquan trying to get his men in motion. Capelbo will get this one back over to Gorman. Will fire the shot. Chewy kicks it away, looking for a rebound opportunity. Red Army trying to score first, and Capelbo will get to it instead. He's got his defenders to work with, and Pontello will get this puck now from Capelbo. Just around Chiquan. Here comes Capelbo looking to finish, working off of Walker. Capelbo now in the deep slot, and Walker's going to shove Capelbo a little bit. And Toller trying to finish. Now back over to Capelbo. Washburn now gets a hold of the puck. Looking to get this pass up to Jim Thomas, but instead Pontello will get this one ricocheted off of Thomas's stick. Green Hornets starting to play a little bit more aggressive here. Thomas trying to get this pass off to Chiquan. Chiquan trying to make a move around Pontello. Puck still going. Here comes Chiquan trying to make a deep move, taking the shot. Denied! No, it's in. I thought for sure Brian Vick had a hold on that one, but I don't think he even had a chance on that one. Pontello trying to stop the forces of Omer Chiquan, but of course when Pontello fell down, got the wrong footing, Chiquan still trying to overpress him, and Green Hornets just pressed down on this Red Army team, and they got the 1-0 goal. A good individual effort there by Omer Chiquan. Jim Thomas wasn't even needed on that one. And now suddenly the Red Army trail 1-0. And if you're going to be looking to try to equalize, this is the line you have to do it up against. There is no doubt about that. Liebler looking to try to finish here. He's trying to skate with his mic, trying to finish through, and it gets stripped loose. Stroughton losing control of the puck. Now it's back over to Roberge, trying to get this one back over to Stroughton. Toller trying to get a piece of it. This one now back over to Bell. Correction, that's Larry Rapar. Struggling to get this one out, but he'll finally get this one off the boards, looking for a foul ball. And then gives it right back over to Howie Stroughton. Stroughton will take the shot himself, not even close to the keeper, and this one's going to come back around over to Liebler. Stroughton looking to clear this one in, but he shoots it right into Doug Draper. Quicko. And now Angelo Pontello will check in, but it looks like the Green Hornets will also see that Pontello's jumping in, so they'll add in Chiquan. Smart move tactic there by the Green Hornets. Chiquan trying to make a deep mover on Pontello, struggling to get out. Toller now back over to Bell. Back over to Chiquan again. And he is forced to dump it into the Red Army end, and it looks like there might be an... Oh, and the referee has a cross-checking call. Who's it going to be on? Oh, referee's going to say it's a cross-checking on Pontello. What's this all about? I disagree, referee. I'm not exactly sure how you came across with a cross-checking call there. Yes, he played aggressively off of Chiquan, but I'd have to disagree with you on this one, referee. Poor call, poor call. Very poor call. I'm not exactly sure how you came up to that assumption. But capable. He will get through Chiquan and Washburn, but not over the likes of Walker. Gorman trying to get this one out to Ricci, but instead this one's going to get off the boards. Chewy's going to hold on to this one, and Red Army are just going to have to kill this one off. Ricci got a piece of the puck, but this one gets over to Walker. Chiquan. Now here comes Thomas. They're going to be looking to try to take advantage of Pontello's absence. Thomas's pass intercepted by Capelbo. Looking to get this one out of Thomas's possession, and he will give this one back over to Walker. Here comes Chiquan again. Capelbo looking to try to keep up with Chiquan. Chiquan with a stiff arm. Transton gets this one off the Washburn. Looking off again. Chiquan still with the puck. He'll give it right to Capelbo, and Finley looking to try to get this one out. This one's going to slide all the way back into the Green Hornet end. Chewy was going to get to the puck. Red Army will quickly have to regroup. Transton looking for Chiquan, instead intercepted now by Liebler. And he's going to get this one off the glass, heading all the way back into the Green Hornet end. 46 seconds on Pontello's so-called penalty. Washburn's going to take this one in himself. He gets around Liebler, but not around Roberge as he makes the nice stop, and he's going to look to get this one cleared out. Stop by Liebler. Or correction, Larry Rapar. This one off the boards. Quickle trying to get this one around Green Hornet players. He dies. 23 seconds remain here. Red Army have to just hang on at the moment. This one off the boards. This one back over to Ivan. Ivan working against RT3. This one's going to come back over to Quickle. Off the boards. Now looks for Liebler. Has some room. Working off of two Green Hornet defenders. Looking to make the move now. He'll take the shot. Chewy kicks it away. Looking to try to rebound here, but Draper takes it away. And this one comes back over, and as the icing call's been made, we are now back over to even strength. .205 to go in the opening period. Probably now back over to Quickle. He'll fire the shot looking for the deflection there, and he didn't get one. Now it's back over to Roberge. Taken away by Rapar. Lost control of the puck, but here comes Bell. He'll pick up the slack. Toller has to get with Bell quickly. This one coming back around. Toller trying to get this one. Now he's got it to Madalena, but he will have to get this one out. And it's an icing call. I'm not exactly sure where the referees are getting their calls here today, but I thought for sure Madalena was over the blue line. At least I think it was over the blue line anyways. I mean, it was over center ice. Who knows? But gotta keep scratching my head on this one. I'm not exactly sure where they're coming up with these calls. Pontello with the puck, and he's going to look to get this one off the boards, looking to get this one out, but Mark Walker will beat Jeff Toller out for the puck. Walker will regroup. Looking for Thomas, and this one's going to be an icing call. So maybe in reference to Madalena dumping it in, maybe he wasn't over center ice when he did it, which is probably the only explanation as to why there was an icing call that time. But back over to Pontello, fire the shot just right of the keeper. Hug now over to Washburn. Transton looking to move this one up, and he's got Jim Thomas. Only the keeper to beat, trying to do everything he can to stop him. Jim Thomas now it's over to Chiquan, and it's in. Once again, once those two are together, that seems to be the only threat these Green Hornets have. And once again, with only Pontello back there to stop him, there's only so much you can do. Thomas did get stripped loose of the puck, but Chiquan was right there beside him looking to finish, and certainly enough, Brian Vick is not there to try to regroup. So now that's a total of 63 goals given up now by Brian Vick so far this season, if you're looking to keep count. Pontello now finds a pass over to Ricci. Looking to Capelbo. Capelbo looking to finish, just not in his way. And here comes Chiquan and company. Looking to make this one 3-0. Pontello off the boards. This one comes back to Walker again. Finds Thomas. And here comes Chiquan. Here we go. We'll fire over to Jim Thomas. Chiquan still with play. More shots being taken. Pontello looking to try to get around Transton. He does, and he'll get this one cleared out. Of course, it'll be an icing call, but nevertheless, good effort there by Angelo Pontello to prevent that drive from becoming 3-0. And so on that note, Green Hornets will change their line. 31.5 seconds remain. Quicko looking to get this one around over to Finland. Finland gets it around Rapar. Rapar fights back. And now Finley again will take off with the puck. 15 seconds to go. Looks for Liebler just out of his reach. No, he was getting to Ricci at that time. Ricci looking for the pass just off to the left. Robert's trying to come up there and finish. Ricci gets a piece of the puck. Finley will regroup. 2 seconds to go. And Greg Bell will knock this one out of his possession. That's how the first period is going to come to an end. 2-0 Green Hornet lead at the end of 1. And right now for this Red Army team, again, you know, they're doing all they can, but again, they could care less about the outcome of this game. They're just looking to make sure they have everything tuned up. And with the likes of Jim Thomas and Omar Chiquan, honestly, that's what's making the difference in this game right now. When those two are in the same lineup together and they're both pressing down on Pontello and Brian Vick, there's only so much you can do as a team. First intermission, again, 2-0 Green Hornets. When we return, this is Over 50 Hockey on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Start of the second period here. Greg Bell and Larry Liebler to take the face-off. Rapar will regroup. Gets a pass horizontally over to Draper. This one now off to Ivan. And off of Ivan's stick goes in the Red Army end. Quicko trying to fight for it against Greg Bell. Gets it off to Draper, looking to take the shot. Instead intercepted by Liebler. Now back over to Roberge, back to Liebler. Liebler now looking to get the pass off to RT3. He does. Looking to get this one over center ice, but just out of the reach of everybody. It's back over in the Green Hornet possession. Pass is intercepted by Quicko. Now looking for Liebler. This one off the boards. This one back over to Liebler again, and it's an offsides call. Now both teams will make lineup changes. Thomas is now in on the faceoff against Capelbo, and Omar Chiquan checks in at left wing. Stroughton will get this one cleared out. This one over to Walker. Pontello trying to get this one out of the way of Jim Thomas and Omar Chiquan. It's now back to Thomas again. Pontello looking to strip it loose. And he eliminates. Here comes Chiquan looking to get off the deep move. Stop defended well. Now Chiquan in the deep slot. Gets this one to Capelbo, and this one will get cleared out. Walker misfires the pass. Here comes Capelbo. Capelbo will wind the shot up for himself. Chewy with the rebound. Thomas looking to get this one out. Here comes Stroughton. Shot deflected off of Chiquan. Here comes Washburn. Gets it out to Chiquan. Now it's up to the defenders to stop him. There's a good stop there. Stroughton off of Washburn. Here comes Thomas. Defended by Walker. Here comes Stroughton. This was going to be sliding all the way back deep to the Green Hornet zone. Hung now back over to Thomas. Nice pass over to Chiquan, looking to get around his players, looking for more to step up. Here comes Jim Thomas, looking for Thomas. Scott Jim Thomas, intercepted now by Pontello. Flips up high now, back to Al Capelbo. Pontello now coming the other way. He'll flip this one high, looking intended for Toller's, got him. Toller trying to make the stop. Here comes Transton now picking up the pace of Shaquan. Looks for Thomas. Instead, this one gets deflected by Pontello, and he'll skate back for the puck. Off the boards now finds Stroughton. Lots of room to work with. Here comes Capelbo. Capelbo looking to finish off to Ricci, but instead Cheese there in time to knock it away. Quicko looking to get to the puck first. Looking to get this one around. Instead, it's intercepted by Rapar. Still trying to keep up with the puck. Now comes Roberge up with the puck. It's 4-on-3. Stroughton into the Green Hornet zone. Gets it around to Roberge. Roberge trying to fire the shot, deflected by Draper. Roberge trying to get this one away, and here comes Rapar, and just can't reach it out to Falbo. Vic's going to let this one go for the icing call. Puck over to Liebler. He'll struggle to get this one back around. Here comes an open Liebler. Lots of room to take the shot, and he shoots it right into Walker. Setting up to Ricci. Ricci now in the deep stall, looking for the setup. Here comes Finley. Back over to Liebler. Looking to set up to Ricci. Just out of his reach, and Ivan's there to strip this one away, and the Red Army's offensive plan goes for naught. Brian Vick out of his lane. Oh boy, and this was sitting right in the crease. Very dangerous pass by Vick. Should have been a little bit more careful on that puck. And now comes Liebler and Finley working together. Liebler looking to set up over to Finley. Just misses the opportunity. Couldn't get the right shot off. And now Chiquan's back the other way to Transton. Working with Jim Thomas. And Jim Thomas looking to take the shot to finish, and he lost control of the puck. Now back over to Chiquan. Looking to finish. We'll skate around the other way. Tom Finley lost control of the puck. This one out back over to Gorman, trying to get this one away. And now Finley trying to get this one knocked away. Now over to Pontello off the boards, past Thomas. And that'll give the Red Army some breathing room. Thomas getting it up the middle over to Transton. Working off of Gorman, here comes Capelbo. Finds Madalena. And gives it right back to Chiquan. Chiquan looking to set up to Thomas, just bouncing off of his stick. Here comes RT3, will take it away. And he'll get this one cleared out. Capelbo's got to try to reach it first, so he's a Draper. They'll find Thomas. Capelbo back over to Madalena. He's got to get the pass off to Toller. Toller, they're going to take the shot, bounces, ricochets off a chew, but does not go past it in the net. Pontello back passes this one over. Not exactly sure why Madalena looked to stop it. And now it's back over to Transton. Working off of Toller. To Capelbo, shoots off of Madalena. Gets the pass off to Pontello. Here we go. Angelo Pontello looking for an opportunity, looking to set up over to Toller. Cannot do it. Sets up over to Pontello, instead knocked away by Rapar. Here comes Chuck Falbo. He'll skate to the puck first over Gorman. He's got an opportunity here, but gets knocked away. Vic stops it. He'll fall on it. And he's got to hold on to the puck. Here comes Toller the other way. Now it's Al Capelbo and Angelo Pontello working 2-on-2. But shot taken again. Here comes Pontello. Looking to finish off the Capelbo, and Ivan knocks it away. Deflected off of Pontello, looking around for foul ball. Here comes an open Greg Bell. It is one-on-one, only the keeper to beat. Bell fires the shot, knocked away by Vic. Now it's Ivan looking to finish. And Vic is there for the save. 5:25 to go in the second period. It is still a 2-0 Green Hornet lead, but they've been plateauing off ever since Shaquan and Thomas have been out on the ice together, pressing down on the defense. So the Green Hornets pretty much right now doing their part in terms of trying to reclaim second as Pickle looks to get this one cleared out. And assuming they go on to win this game, they'll be watching the Yellow Jacket and Gray Wolf game and determining if they're still going to have the second place seed or if they're still stuck with the third place. Stroughton gets knocked off the puck by Washburn, bouncing puck. It's over to Liebler now. Gets it away is Jim Thomas. He gets it around Liebler's possession. And here comes an opportunity for Thomas. He'll fire the shot, and it is saved by Vic. Puck back over to Transton, working off against Liebler. This one to Gorman. Intercepted by Transton. He's got to wait for everybody to get on side first. He'll find Shaquan. Liebler with the puck. We'll have some room to work with, but not much. Back to Pontello. Now looking for some open opportunities. Intercepted now by Draper. Got to make sure everybody's on sides. Draper now to Shaquan. Back over to Thomas, but just can't get it done. From Draper now over to Rapar. Will fire the shot. Pontello deflects this one. He looks to move this one up to Ricci. He does. He's got some open room. He'll fire the shot. Chewy will have an easy time making that save. Here comes Pontello getting it around to Gorman, but a backwards pass is not good right now. Now looking for Gorman. Shoots it right over to Finley. Now back to Pontello. Deflected by Capelbo. Gets it around Draper. Has a big opportunity here. Capelbo fires the shot. Deflected by Chewy. Looking for the finishing touches. No one there. Ricci looking to finish over to Capelbo. Everybody looking to try to make the big play themselves. This is where they need to break down and work as a team. And Jim Thomas will strip it loose from Capelbo. And Pontello now forced to go all the way back in his own end to try to regroup. Pontello getting the pass off to Capelbo. And losing the puck is Pontello. Gets it around Omer Chiquan. Triple team now. Toller trying to get this one knocked away. Draper's going to come in, looking to try to finish on net. Gorman trying to get this one clear. Albin instead stopped by Ivan. Sets up to Chiquan. Now off to Capelbo. And this shot going away. This one going all the way back to Walker. He's got time. But get this one cleared out. This one now over to Washburn. The setup again. Here comes Pontello. He'll flip this one high. This will be for an icing call. 2:43 to go. And another lineup change has been made. Liebler trying to get this one out of his own end, working off of Greg Bell. Now it's the Quicko looking to get this one out. This one now coming off to Liebler. Now to Jeff Toller. Toller with the shot. Chewy will kick this one away. Here comes Stroughton. Quicko looking to step up. So now over to Walker trying to get this one cleared out, but instead it'll be over to Liebler. Has lots of time to work with. Liebler with an open opportunity. We'll try to set this one up to Stroughton, completely missed the shot. Liebler now in the deep slot. Burge looking to get this one back to Quicko, but instead the puck further goes back, and now this one being moved up just a little bit. Jeff Toller works off of Mark Walker. Now back over to Stroughton. We're going to take the shot. Now Walker takes it. They'll look to try to move this one up to Taquan. He does. Taquan with the puck looking for Thomas. And Liebler will flip this one high. Now this one over to Mark Walker. Looking for Jim Thomas. Thomas intercepted now by Capelbo, looking to take a shot on net. And Walker looking to get this one out over to Chiquan, intercepted by Pontello, stripped loose by Chiquan. Pontello looking to finish here quick. And Pontello slips and falls. Cranston trying to get to the puck. No penalty there. And you can't call a penalty anyways. Finley, deflected shot off the glass. This one going all the way back, and it'll be for an icing call. I gotta say though, for a team like the Green Hornets, it's pretty impressive to see that the Red Army have only been able to allow 2 goals, and that 2 goals again was Thomas and Chiquan literally had to play their hardest in terms of pressing down on this Red Army team, but other than that, they've been able to hold their own against these guys, so there is some nice improvement heading into the semifinal game. Chiquan fires a shot. Brian Vick, it deflects off of him and it goes for a save. Thomas and Pontello now will take the face-off. And referee's going to have somebody else take the face-off instead. From Capelbo to Thomas. Now from Chiquan to Rapar. And Chiquan and Pontello take each other out. As Cranston looks to try to finish. No one there. Here comes Finley. Finley off the boards now looking for Capelbo. Just a little out of his reach. And Rapar will get this one back over to Chiquan. Lots of room to work with. He'll spin around. Looking for an opportunity off to Jim Thomas. Now fighting against Pontello for the puck. And this one comes around over to Finley. Now to Rapar, one last shot opportunity, takes it, knocked away by Vic, and that is how the second period comes to an end. Still no score difference change here. It is still 2-0 Green Hornets. Red Army well into this game, but they need to get some offensive momentum going if they're going to be looking to get back in this one. Whether you have to have Pontello start stepping up a little bit and taking it on the offensive side, or if you need some other players like Tom Finley and Jeff Toller to step up their game and actually make sure they get some scoring opportunities going off. Because right now it's been all Green Hornets mainly, and there's only so much the Red Army can do in terms of trying to stop the likes of Omer Chiquan and Jim Thomas. When we return, we'll have the face-off of the third period to you shortly. Don't go away. We'll take a quick break here. This is Over 50 Hockey on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Liebler and Bell on the face-off to begin the third period. From Toller, it's Jeff Quicko. Finds Roberge. Bouncing puck, but still gets a little bit of control on it. Slips and falls. Takes out Madalena as well, but here comes Toller. Now works with Liebler. Larry Liebler with a lot of time with the puck. Looking to get this one to a Red Army player, but instead finds Washburn. This will fire it back over to Madalena. Bounce shot taken. Here comes Liebler with the shot. Just misses the net. And here comes Washburn looking to try to move this puck up. But instead it's Jeff Quicko trying to skate back for it as quickly as possible. Quicko off the boards. Looking for Bell. This one now intended for Liebler. This one's going to come back all the way over to Washburn. And referee saying it's going to be an icing call, as it looked like Washburn was clearing it out. from his own zone. So now the Red Army, if they can play the game right, and if they can put all their marbles in one bag, essentially, this could be a scoring opportunity. This could be the scoring opportunity that gets them back in this game. Pontello with the puck. Chiquon in pursuit. Now it's intercepted by Thomas. Looking for Chiquon. This one back over to Pontello. They're going to get this one back in the Green Hornet end. Chewy will hold on to it. Now gives it off to Rapar. They're going to get this one off the board. Toller strips it loose, but here comes Chiquon with some help. Stopped by Gorman. We'll pass this one back to Pontello. Intercepted by Draper. And it gets to an open Jim Thomas, and I don't know how you couldn't stop that. We'll take the shot, and it goes through the 5-hole. That will just about ice this game here with 10-26, and you can add another goal to Jim Thomas's already leading goals. And that one just went through Vic. But the Red Army defense just allowed Jim Thomas to cut through, and he was just sitting there by the blue line waiting for the puck to happen as Doug Draper just had the right pass at the right time, and he just got it off. Gorman shoots it right into Omer Chiquon, and that's another thing these Red Army players need to work on, is not passing it to somebody who is not wearing a red jersey. That seems to have been most of their problem all season so far. Pontello working against Chiquon for the puck. Those two will continue to fight. Chiquon still looking for the puck. And there comes a big major penalty right there, I think. And it's a slashing call on Omer Chiquon. But is Pontello okay? That's the thing. Pontello and Chiquon were going at it all game in terms of the aggressive factor. Pontello's still trying to figure out what's going on, but I think he got the better of Omer Chiquon, and that is going to be a penalty assessed. Another slashing call, and that is something you don't want to mess with Chiquon. If you get him too mad, he's going to start slashing you regardless of who you are. So it's something that, you know, I think the Red Army slightly forgot about, essentially, but they're only giving him 2 minutes for it, which is more than merciful by the referees. And now for the Red Army being a man up, they need to really take advantage of this. And I know Pontello was the one that got hurt on that penalty one, but he's got to shake this one off and do everything he can to make sure he's got enough energy in him to get back on there, because now with a 3-0 lead, if you're even looking at any remote possibility of getting back in this one, you need to score on this power play. Otherwise, it's game over. Chuck Falbo gets this one around. D-Will Burge now looking to get past Quicko. Falbo will take the shot himself. This one now back over to Ivan. Falbo working off of Jeff Quicko. Will fall down on the puck. Finley now gets this one off to Lieber, and here comes Lieber. Lots of open room heading into the Green Hornet zone again. We'll look to get the pass out to Finley. Now we'll fire the shot, deflected right into Mark Walker. Here comes Roberge, looks to take the shot off of Chewy. Shot taken, no Red Army player there. Now Roberge will step up. This one comes back over to Finley. Finds Quicko, gets the pass off to Liebler. We'll fire the shot. Chewy holds his ground. Liebler again with another shot. Chewy holds his ground again, and here comes Ivan. We'll look to clear this one out. Here comes an icing call. No, there is no icing call. 35 seconds to go, and you need to start looking to put your better players in there to get something on the board. But here comes Liebler again. Looks to get the pass back over to Rishi. Will fire the shot, deflected by Chewy. Liebler looking to finish. Could not. Quickly, now this one over to Transton, has some time to work with. Now it's quickly stopped by Pontello, make sure everybody's on sides. Looking around the other way, here comes Pontello. He's going to look to try to take this one himself. Looking to set up over to Finley. Nobody there, and here comes Toller RT3 tried to get in there, but now it's full strength, and you know Chiquan's back there on the ice now that Fontello's on. Chiquan with the puck. Now comes Jim Thomas. Gorman letting Jim Thomas have all sorts kinds of room. As a defender, that's the thing. It's like, do you go out there and pursue Thomas to make a stop, or do you are you forced to play back, looking to try to help out the keeper in terms of the moves? And I think for Gorman to do what he did, which is stand back, that was probably the best you can do in this circumstance. Puck pouncing through, and Brian Vick's misfortunes continue here at the Ice Sports Forum with 7:23 to go. And now that is 65 goals he has given up this season. But couldn't quite figure out who scored that goal that time, as the puck was just bouncing around. But the Green Hornets now can just walk off into the sunset with this 4-0 win. They're going to get their 2 points, and now it's more so moving forward towards the next game. Yellow Jackets and Gray Wolves. Gray Wolves now knowing that the Green Hornets have this victory, have an opportunity now to determine if they're going to be in second, or a loss to the Yellow Jackets, which will put them in third. But for the Gray Wolves, if they're going to be looking to try to still stand in second, I think their best bet may have to be trying to beat the Yellow Jackets. Although they are still a point ahead technically against the Green Hornets. Or a win here for the Green Hornets would put the Gray Wolves behind just 1 point. But if you look at the standings and stuff, the Gray Wolves, even if they had a shootout loss, then they would still be tied, and then I think the Gray Wolves would still have second place because the Green Hornets have had a lot of penalties. Ivan looking to get the puck to Jim Thomas, but Finley will knock this one away. Now from Quicko looking for Jeff Toller. Now it's back over to Falbo. And Vic will knock this one over to Roberge. Pass back over to Quicko. This one will set up over towards Quicko, and it looks like it's going to be another offsides call. 5:24 remaining in the game. 4-0 Green Hornets is the lead. Over to Greg Bell. Ivan trying to control it, deflected by Ricci. This one coming back over to Falbo with the puck. This one now off to Roberge. Setting up to Finley. Puck over to Liebler. This one looks like it'll be for an icing call. At this point, 4.5 minutes to go. I think both teams are just looking to finish up their game and get off the ice. Thomas with a lot of room to work with. Has Chiquan across the ice. Chiquan looking to get this one back to Thomas. Got some over the middle, but it's right to Brian Vick for the save. Capelbo and Thomas again on the face-off. Puck from Chiquan trying to get this one out to Draper. This one's going to be fired back. Draper now looking to get this one up. Instead it's stopped by Gorman. Gorman now finds Pontello. To fire this one over the middle. This one intercepted now by Rapar. Has some room. Has Jim Thomas to work with. Will fire the shot looking to set up to Thomas. Knocked away. Now Madalena looking to get this one around Chiquan. He does. Puck now to Pontello. Has room to work with. Transton knocks over Thomas. Here comes an opportunity for Pontello. Will fire the shot. Chewy trying to take the stop on the rebound. He does for the save. Chewy at this point looking to try to preserve his shutout. He has about 3.5 minutes to do so. But don't be surprised if you find Angelo Pontello trying to make sure the Red Army have 1 goal on the board. But we'll see what can happen. So Pontello heads out off the ice. Liebler will take the face-off against Greg Bell. Quick one now over to Toller. This one now to Washburn. Looking for Stroughton. This one coming all the way back. Washburn trying to get this one around to Toller. We'll take the shot. This one now off to Lieber, looking to set up back over to Toller. Firing the shot, Chewy stands his ground. Mark Walker now with the puck. From Falbo, looking to get this one off to Jim Thomas. Now it's to Lieber, trying to make sure everybody's on sides. Lieber looking for Quicko. Out of Quicko's reach. And it'll be taken away by Jim Thomas. Oh, correction, that's Greg Bell. And Pontello will skate back for the puck. Finds Liebler. Intercepted by Chiquan. Looking to make this one 5-0. Lost control of the puck. And now this will be taken away by Liebler. Giving it right back over to Chiquan, looking for a second opportunity, looking for Thomas, instead knocked away. Here comes Chiquan again. Another shot taken. This one flies high. This one goes around Quicko. Under 2 minutes now. Back to Chiquan. Finds Thomas. Looking to get around Pontello. Cannot. Finley working off of Chiquan. Now Finley will pick up on the puck. Passes it right into Chiquan, taken away by Washburn. Fires the shot. This one goes in. At what point as a keeper do you just have to say this is not going well for you? I mean, even a shot like that, you should be able to stop it, but that was a simple shot made by Waddy Washburn, and he had Brian Vick fooled once more. And now what you thought might have been able to finish as a close, tight 2-0 or 3-0 game turns into a 5-0 massacre at the moment. And you got to do a little bit better, especially if you're the Red Army. I mean, yeah, things aren't going your way, but at least you got to just play hard. I mean, nobody at this point is even trying. They're just, again, they're just wanting to let the game get over. They just want this game to be over, and they could care less if the Green Hornets ride the board up, you know. But we'll see with the minute 19 to go. We'll see how the rest of this game will play out for the Red Army. Capelbo will take the face-off against Thomas. Pontello will take this one himself, working off of Jim Thomas. And Thomas defends Pontello well. Draper finds an open Omer Chiquan. And I'm not sure what number 37 referee is going to be thinking about getting, but right now it's a little bit questionable. You can't call it a slashing, but yet he's going to. I don't get that. I honestly don't get that. Another questionable call made by the referee, but at this point, does it even matter with 49.5 seconds? Try again, Mr. Referee. You need to go back to USA Hockey or something. Got to check that one out. Bell with a shot, almost went in. And this one's gonna slide all the way back. Chewy's gonna stop, he'll look for somebody to pick up the puck. And that'll be Larry Liebler. Or correction, Larry Rapar. Capable will fire the shot, almost a big, dangerous opportunity for the Red Army. And if that would have went in, believe me when I say Chewy would have gotten into his team's grill for that one. Good 22 seconds to go. At this point, just drop the puck. Let's move it on. And we got to make sure that we're ready for the next doubleheader game with the Gray Wolves and the Yellow Jackets coming up, which we would like for you all to stay tuned to watch here on PBN. Puck now over to Walker. Toller trying to skate to the puck, but the pass off the board just a little too hard. Finley looking to get this one over to Toller, and Toller just falls down. Washburn over to Greg Bell. And for the second time this season, Phil McClung will record a shutout in this winter 2014-2015 season. And they make sure they got the job done here today. They did their part. And the Green Hornets will improve to, or they will finish out their season 7-5. And as the buzzer signals, the Red Army now own the worst record in over 50 hockey history, finishing 1-11, heading into the playoffs against the Yellow Jackets. This should be very surprising to see what will happen next week. However, of course, anything can happen in the last 2 weeks, so we will see what happens here.
He edits it before he shows it. That's your dad's team to talk about.
But also here at the same time too, this will become the first season where 3 or more teams will finish with the winning record at the moment. And we'll see how the next game goes again with the Gray Wolves and Yellow Jackets. But this has been another production of the Pontello Broadcasting Network, and we'd like for you all to stick around again for game 2 of our doubleheader. And we will move from there. But again, for these 2 games, just as soon as you have to look at, again, the things that just went wrong. I mean, of course, in the beginning of the season, you were looking to have Rick Alon on your team. He went down with an injury. Then you had other injuries on the team, Randy Cristiano, and then you got guys like Jeff Toller and a few others that do not show up to every game and that only show up to like 2/3 of a season. So you take everything into consideration. I mean, again, it was a rough regular season, but now this is an opportunity. Again, next week, Red Army have one more chance to try to turn things around. And if a loss to the Yellow Jackets next week will officially mean the end of what has been arguably the best and only current dynasty ever made in over 50 hockey history. Other than the Old Pucks. Okay, so I shouldn't say necessarily the only dynasty. You also had the Old Pucks as well. But we will see how things play on from there. Here at the Ice Sports Forum, my man Joel Pontello saying so long, good night, and we hope everybody has a blessed evening. Take care, everyone.